Hi, MadeOn friends. I wanted to give you a little update about shea butter and some of the things that I have in the works of getting some just shea butter as a facial into the shop. And by facial, I mean like a facial moisturizer. So I wrote to you last month about how I used pure shea butter on my skin, especially because I had so much dry skin from swimming and being outside, and right now it's August, but all summer long, a lot of that has just done a real strain on my skin as far as just drying out and getting that tight feel on your face. I don't know if you can relate, but for me, it has just been a summer of dealing with that. And my legs just getting really, really dried out. I wanted something that would be faster than applying the lotion bar, which does work well and it does last a long time, but I prefer using that for my hands and my heels. And for my face, I just needed something more delicate. So I noticed that the shea butter in the summertime softens a bit, so I have plenty of that. This is how I actually sell it in the store, so it just looks like this. But I put some in a container like this and just used pure shea butter. I'll put some on my skin now. I don't have anything else on my skin. So onto my skin, it applies easily. And I would do that at night before I go to bed or in the morning, even before I swim. I noticed it worked well. If I forgot or I didn't have time to go put it on before, I would do it after, because it does just apply really well and blends well into the skin. So I've put it on under makeup before. If you feel like it's just too heavy, I would just recommend doing that as before you go to bed. So many of you tried my suggestion of, if you ordered one of these from me, a lot of my DIY people order the shea butter in order to make their own products. And I suggested just try it. Just try it on your face. Let me know. Great feedback. Many of you were super surprised at how much you liked it, and it's replacing some of your more expensive products. And I'm thrilled about that. Some of you said it's just too heavy on my face. So what I'm going back to trying out now, because I know also as we move into the fall and the winter, it will become a little bit harder, a little more solid than it is now, and it might be more difficult to apply. So what I'm going to try, and I will let you know how this goes, is I'm going to put some rose hip seed oil. This is supposed to be the anti-aging miracle. I'll let you know how that works out. Maybe we can look at a picture later and see if I look any younger than I do now. And also some jojoba, because this kind of oil mimics your skin the best. So it isn't really heavy on your skin. It's great for all skin types. So those are my two choices to add to the shea butter. And I'm going to make some of that up and try it. And if it works out well, we'll include it in the store. If you would like updates on this, make sure that you are subscribed to my newsletter. And also check with me on Facebook too. And you're free to ask me there, how's it going with that shea butter facial thing? And I'll be happy to tell you all about it. So as we move along, I will let you know how it goes on my end, testing it. Sometimes I'll give it to different people to test out for me and get their input. And I'll let you know if it makes it to the store. Thank you, and thanks for all of your input, especially those of you who tried this on your skin, and let me know how you felt about that, because that has been very helpful. Many people said, please just package it into a container so I can just easily pick it up and use it whenever I need to. So that is my goal, and I'll let you know how it goes.